Our live watch along of the Queensland Reds against the British and Irish Lions. Yes, it's rugby time on the channel again, and we're looking forward to this one. Third game of the Lions tour of the summer. I mean, officially the tour only started against the Western Force because the first game was at home, so it wasn't a tour, which they lost to the Argentinians. Argentinians played. Oh, put my phone off. That would be help. And then afterwards, they had last week against the Western Force. They beat them 54-7. Good result for the Lions. So let's see what's coming up today. I mean, it's going to be interesting. The Reds, I think, is a little bit more potent than the Loftus-Bok is in the house. Good to see you, Loftus-Bok. The Lions a little bit, I think it's going to be a little bit more tougher for them today against the Reds. The Reds are definitely better than the Western Force, but the Lions should win this one, and I believe they should win this one comfortably. So let's go into whatever. Let's go. Obviously, we're talking about the British and Irish Lion. Those Lions have been around since 1888. I didn't know that. Long time, long time. Maybe one of the oldest rugby conglomerates, put it that way, that there is out there. But let's have a look what's coming up for the. Why is that fixture not coming up there now? Oh, I am not the cleverest bugger on the planet. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't delete everything, because that was a stupid mistake there, Vic. There we go. There we go. So let's have a look. This is what's coming up for the Lions. Obviously today they got the Reds, and then they got the New South Wales Waratahs on the weekend, the ASC Brumbies. Then they got an invitational Australia against New Zealand, where the coach of the Reds, who's going to be the coach of the Wallabies after this Lions series, there's a new Australian coach. He'll be coaching that game as well. And then the first test against the Wallabies, and that is on the 19th. Obviously, that'll be live on this channel as well. We're going to try to do all the Lions games live on the channel, always depending on what other games are coming up. Let's have a look at the squad quickly for the Lions. Well, now, let's start with the Reds. We'll start with the Reds because, easier. That is your Red squad today. They got Ross, Fraser, Allen, Cunham, Salakaloto, Ura, Bryle, Brian, Thomas, McLaughlin, Phillips, Paisami, Ryan, Flock, Campbell, and Anderson. Those are the starters for them. They don't have a lot of players on the bench. They have Nazar, Blake, Fagazi, Smith, and Blythe on the bench. Decimated squad. At least that's what the channels have been saying, that they don't have a full selection for the bench that could play into the hands of the Lions. Let's have a look at the Lions squad quickly. So, a lot of change. I think the 13 changes to the team. Porter, Kelleher, Stewart, Itoji, Chisholm, Curry, Conan, and Morgan. Those are your pack. Gibson Park with his first game. Then you have Finn Russell. Then we have Duan van der Merwe, Aki, Jones, Keenan, and Freeman. Your reserves for your Lions are Luke Cowan, Dickey, Ellis Gang, Finley Bealham, James Ryan, Ben Earl, Alex Mitchell, Finn Smith, and Gary Ringrose. So both teams, I'll keep on putting that up every now and then. I'll just do it like this for you guys. There you go, and there you go. Not that. Where's the Lions? The Red squad. There you go. So those are the two squads. Check them out. But I'll keep on putting them up during the game. Don't worry. Brian the Bear. Morning, everyone. Lions 28. Reds 19. All right. Then listen, we've got to talk about this man. Got injured last week. Thomas Williams. Yeah, that's terrible, man. You get your call up to the Lions and then you pull your hamstring after the first game. I don't know if he's flown back to the UK yet or not, or if he's still part of the squad, but he won't be playing anymore. So we say here on the channel, get well soon. You know, we are rivals of the Lions and of the Aussies and of all the other teams being South African, but we don't want anybody to get injured. And this man has been replaced by Ben White. So Ben White has come in for him. So we'll see what Ben White does. Not in the team today. Let me just tell you what else is coming up on this channel this week, because that's going to be Jan Ray 4214. Well done, boys. Good morning. Nice to have you all in. Listen here. On the weekend, that is on this Friday evening, we will be bringing the England under-20 against South African under-20. For the guys that don't know, me and Vern, we were in Italy last weekend. We watched the Wallabies take on the Young Box, and it was a demolishing performance by the Box. They killed the Wallabies. I think this one will be a lot tighter against England, but I gotta say those Young Box really impressed me. So that's going to be at 6 o'clock Central European time on Friday. Then on Saturday, it'll all kick off in the morning with New Zealand against France. Then a little bit later in the afternoon, it's the Springboks against Italy in their first test. And in the evening, it's going to be Argentina against England. We'll see what happens there. So that's a lot of good rugby coming up on the channel, so stay tuned. Lions 35-14. Good morning, Vic. And to all Lions, 50-24. Everybody going with the Lions this morning. I'm going to go with the Lions. I'm going to say it's a close one, 27-21 for the Lions. No, I didn't have to throw anything at the ref. He wasn't for the Young Box on Saturday, but it was just too bloody hot to throw anything. I mean, I felt for the players. It was 38 degrees out there in Italy, in Calvisano. But I got to give it to those Young Box. We got to speak to them. Really nice guys. Did a great job. Very humble players, you know. Asked them what they thought about the game beforehand and everything like that. Just a good bunch of young men, and they played really, really well. So definitely looking up for that. Listen here, we have on the screen it says 63,966, but we have hit 64,000. So keep on liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification button. Thanks a lot for everybody. We got to 64,000. Let's get to 65,000 now. You know, you gotta up those goals. So I'm waiting for this game. It's 8 minutes to go. We got plenty of time. Just telling you one thing, it is hot as hell in here, man. Even the computer's going up. I can see the heat of the computer, really. So let's hope everything's fine. Why do you feel bad for the Reds? Yeah, well, they don't have a full team. It's not a problem. It's just a pre-season test for the Lions. I mean, you felt sorry for the Boxers, the Young Box. You said they weren't going to win, and we won. You see, there you go. You said the Barbarians were going to win, and the Springboks won. So don't worry about it. But yes, please do join us for this one on Friday. That's the next live rugby match. That should be a great game. I just love seeing those young players with the enthusiasm. And there's a few of them I can see being Springboks in the future. Maybe not all of them, but a few of them definitely. So Cheswell, you stay. My Lord, the man is a machine. Eh? Here we go. But let me just have a look at the votes quickly. 55% say the Reds cannot do a better job. All right, well, we'll see. I mean, it's all open. I don't know where you guys are all from. I know some of you from South Africa. I mean, I hope your weather's a little bit not as hot as here, because right about here in this room right now, I must have about 40 degrees. I don't know if you can see it, but it's sweaty. I tell you, man, that is major heat. Let's just hope the game is good and exciting. That'll make me forget about my the heat problems going out here. I just know that after this live show, there is a major cold shower coming up. I might even do one at halftime quickly. You never know. You never know. So, we're talking about, I was listening to the commentary and stuff like that. The coach, Farrell, of the Lions, he's changed a lot of things around for the Lions today. Like I said, I think it's 13 changes. Finn Russell is one of the few to keep his spot. Look, you have Duane van der Merwe coming in the squad. Let's see if that Aussie commentator does what he did last week when they were announcing the team there in Perth. This one is in Brisbane. The Aussie commentator, the stadium commentator, every time he mentioned a player that wasn't born in England, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. He'd like be number 11, Duane van der Merwe, straight out of South Africa, and then Gibson Park, number 9, Gibson Park. He lost his way from New Zealand. That was funny. It was funny. That's good banter, man. It's good banter. You got to take it. I love it. But I'm looking forward to this one today. I am looking forward to this one. So, just want this game to start now. Let me just put up the scoreboard. Will be on top for you guys. Don't worry about that. Oh, the stadium has been put into total darkness, looking very good. I'll put, there you go. So look, that is in Brisbane, Queensland. Beautiful, beautiful area of the world. Place to go on holiday to, man. But it's also most probably hot as shit there right now. I know, it's Southern Hemisphere. They're cold now. Ooh. Yes, it does look like the fans are not all in shorts and t-shirts. So let's have a look. I'm looking forward to this one. I think the Reds, like last week, the Western Force, if you want to get anything out of this game and make it close, you've got to start very well. Because the Lions, the longer the game goes, obviously the quality will come through. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing this combination of Gibson Park and Finn Russell. Itochi back in the game again. Him, Chesham and Curry. I like that in the middle. The front row, Porter, Kelleher and Stewart looking good as well. So we'll see. The back line with Duan van der Merwe. I mean, the man has played 49 times in international rugby and he scored 32 tries. So a man that can quickly score. But Bandeaki and Jones in the middle should be good. I think this is one of the strongest Lions lineup out of the 3 games. Out of the Western Force, Argentina, and this one, I think this is the strongest lineup they've put out so far. On the bench, like I said, Dickey, Geng, Beelham, Ryan, Earl, Mitchell, Smith, and Ringrose. So good off the bench. No, what's his name today? Got his name out my head now. Mention it later. Don't worry. It's just hot. Even thinking is a task today. Even thinking is a task. The Reds, who should we look at for the Reds? I mean, Salakalai, Lotto, Uro, Bryle, Ross, very good players for the Reds. I think those are the ones you definitely have to watch. The Reds will be in their traditional jerseys, red and black combination. Who else? Lachlan Phillips, I like him. Hunter Paisami, obviously. Campbell, the captain today. So let's see what these boys are all going to do. I don't think it'll be such a major thrashing as what the Western Force took last week. I don't think so. Do excuse me ahead of time. I will be drinking a lot today. I got to stay hydrated because I'm basically in the sauna. There you go. Whew. It's just running down here. It's running down everywhere. It's unbelievable. So what are... No. That was almost a funny moment here. They had the Queensland Red dressing room on and some guys walked out the shower with a towel and I think they switched over quickly because the guys most probably didn't realize they were live and we're going to take those towels off, so we were going to have a few streakers there. But whoever's out there, anybody new to the channel, let us know who you are, where you're from, who you support. Brian, a member already for 2 months. Fantastic, going into his 3rd month. So here we go. Teams coming out. I want to ask you guys one question quickly. Can I switch off these 2 lights? How does it look when I switch these lights off? Just because they are beaming down on me here. Is that all right? Or am I too dark? If I'm too dark, let me have a look. No, I'm too dark. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to put them on. I'm just going to have to suffer through it, man. I'm just going to have to suffer through it. If those young Boks could win in 38 degrees, I can commentate in 40 degrees. So both teams running out on the field. It's a good crowd. It's a good crowd. I think it's a sellout crowd. Is it sellout? Looks like it. I mean, the Lions obviously got a lot of supporters all around. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of British people and Irish people living in Australia. And of course, the Reds will have their support. The Brisbane faithful will be there. So, let's see what happens. So, let's have a look. Gonna start. Are we starting yet already? Yep. So let me get the clock ready. Official is James Dolan, Paul Williams and Ben O'Keefe. TMO is Glenn Newman and Marius van der Merwe. So we are live. So let's get this one on the road, boys. What are we waiting for? For me to melt here on the screen. So look, what's the job of the Queensland Reds? Is to take the stuffing as much as they can out of the Lions to help the Wallabies in the other So here we go. And we got the game kicked off. Good tackling here by the Queensland Reds. Oh, ref, how long is he holding on to the ball there? So Gibson Park, I think he's going to put this up and under. Yep. Big hoof, up and under. Not a good kicker, straight out into touch, around about between the 10 and the 22 of the Lions. There we go. So, Queensland here with a throw-in. Nice, good line out. Oh, knock forward there. It's exactly what you don't want if you're a Red supporter, player or coach. First line out, 40 metres out, chance to get your team in the game, sloppy delivery, knock on, penalty, all of a sudden you find yourself 30 metres from your own line. Great opportunity for the Lions. Or if you're a coach. That's exactly how you don't want to start. I don't think you practice that all week to play like that. So, here we go. It's just so hot, guys. It's just so hot. So line out here for the Lions. Put that on the screen. Lions on the attack here. Only 10 meters out. Gibson Park. Otoji doing well there. Back to Gibson Park. Bande Aki with the ball. Moving closer, ever so closer to the try line here. Van der Merwe piling in as well. Gibson Park will take it out again, giving it to the big boys now. Bamdaaki still 5 meters out. But a good tackle there from Cannon. I'll be honest with you guys, I do not know what to do about this heat. Ooh, I've got to really work on my heat management here. So another line idea for the Lions. Kelleher to put it in. Stolen by the Reds. Stolen back by Otoji. Ah, that's unlucky. So here we go. Scrum for the Reds. Thomas to put it in. So just got to make sure I keep. Rylan, how are you, man? How are you, son? Good morning, Lawrence. Yanre, it's always 1 minute behind because it's YouTube. That's the minute behind that it is. Nice to see so many people are voting. Everybody else, let us know where you're from, guys. So, Thomas to put it in here. Here we go. Penalty to the Reds. Wheeling the scrum by the Lions. So McLaughlin Phillips should kick here for touch and put a little bit of relief. No. Good kick all the way to the 10-meter line of your Queensland Reds. There you go. Got to do it like that. Good line out. Well taken by the Reds. Got a little bit lucky, but well taken. So Thomas looking to move the ball quickly from the ruck. That was Ura with the ball. Let's see. Again, well played by the Queensland Reds. Thomas, I think, is going to up and under this one. Off the ruck. Big kick. Well done. Puts... Oh, well taken there by Freeman. But it was a knock on by Freeman. Pooh. I need like one of those, like they have at the tennis, that ice around the back of your neck. There you go, that's better. So we're just waiting. Six minutes gone and still a tight game. So scrum here for the Queensland Reds. Thomas to put the ball in. I think the Lions should have the advantage on the pack. Well done by Ryan. Well done. Reds over the halfway line. Sakalai Lotto with the ball. Nice push on there. The Reds definitely very concentrated in the early going here. Good defense by the Lions. Oh, they're through here. Now they need the support. Well done. So Anderson doing well here as well. Back to Thomas. Nice down by Fazler. Allen helping him out there. Thomas gets the ball out quickly. Paisami. Sakalai Lotto. Let me get the name right, man. Salakai Lotto. This is very good play here by the Reds. All the way up to about 10 meters out here from the Lions try line. Very well played by the Reds. Oh, I thought he was through there for a second. Against that was Briel. Ross with a nice maul and drive forward. Sakalai Lotto. 1 meter to go. Advantage to the Reds. That's a try for your Queensland Reds. The Queensland Reds have taken the lead here. So, yep. Well done to the Queensland Reds. Whoa, who's out there? You're not jealous of the hot. Well, me, I love it. I love the hot weather. But we've had between 30 and 36 for the last week and a half, and the whole weekend it should be like it. Only going to cool off on the beginning of next week, and then it goes straight back up again. But hey, you can't complain. You gotta enjoy the beautiful weather, man. And it is beautiful. It was even hotter when we were in Italy. I tell you that, it was even hotter when we were in Italy. So first try there to the Queensland Reds. The conversion is good as well. So 7-0 to the Reds. You know what? I don't think this means anything in the whole concept of this game, but it's good that the Reds get on the board first. It makes it interesting. Otherwise, if the Lions run away with it, it's not good. Jeez, I've got this extra little towel here just Guys, excuse me, but I just got to, whew, it's so hot in here. It is so hot in here. Man, all of Europe here, all of us in Europe, we're just cooking wherever you are, man. But it's beautiful. Can't wait to hit the pool again. I definitely will make a shirt change at halftime. Look at that. It's unbelievable, man. Disgusting. So the Lions now on the attack. What are they going to do? He knocks it forward. So let's have a look. Late tackle. Okay. So it should be a penalty here to the Lions. I think they're going for the 3 points. Finn Russell's going for 3 here. No, Finn Russell going for the touch. So it'll be a scrum on the 5 meter, line out on the 5 meter line. So confusing. They go back to so many replays that you kind of forget what's live and what's not live. So line out here, ball to be put in by Kelleher. I told you with the line out. So they're going to try to maul this one. Getting a few meters already. Bandeake's got the ball. The ball's been held up by the Reds. Ooh, I actually didn't see that. I thought that was more. I thought that was a try, but ref said held up by the Reds. While that's going on, just let me remind you what is coming up. Don't forget. On Friday, we are going to have live the under-20 England against the under-20 of South Africa. That's going to be live. And on Saturday, we have the box against the Italians. So join us for that. Also, remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. It's important to the channel. It helps us grow. It's very much appreciated. So, geez, I don't know where to go with all this heat. Gibson Park, Bandeake, knocked forward once again by the Lions. Are very unconcentrated today. Undisciplined, no concentration. That is the third or fourth knock on already by the Lions. This time it's Bandeake. Go for a swim. Yeah, but I can't go for a swim in the break, man. It's too short. But I will put up on the screen that I'll be back in a few seconds because I think I'm just going to jump into a cold shower quickly. 1 minute cold shower at the halftime. Don't worry about it. I really do need that. I do need that. Thanks, you guys. And I know you guys will let me do that. Now I don't have the fan on because if I have the fan on, they won't hear me. I got the fan on the computer because that is heating up majorly. There you go. Put that a little bit softer. That sounds better. Now I'm going to be even more hot. Let me just adjust the screen just a little bit. There you go. But good play so far by the Reds. I mean, look, we've had almost 15 minutes and the Lions have had opportunities but just not able to take them. Too many handling errors at the moment. Bandeake not playing to his usual high quality self. Thomas to put the ball back in here. Oh, nice work there. Well done by Fluke. Stolen there by, what was that? Morgan stole the ball. So Duan van der Merwe, he gets tackled nice and hard. We like that. Gibson Park out to Finn Russell, out to Conan. Very well played here by the Lions. Looking good, moving the ball well, gaining a lot of meters, but they've lost the ball again. The flanker with a massive kick. Cannon, the flanker with a fantastic kick. Yeah, no one says you have to be the fly-off to kick. I've got to do something quickly. This is annoying me. Unbelievable. There, that's better picture now for me. There you go. So, again, ball for the Lions. Bandeake out there. Russen to Van der Merwe. All the way out to Freeman. Good defense here from the Queensland Reds. Yeah. Oh man, that was just Keenan. That was just a little bit too Harlem Globetrotters there. Threw the ball out of bounds. Tried to do one of those backhand passes. Still 7-0 for the Queensland Reds. Surprise, surprise. There we go. Even the commentators not happy with the Lions so far. I even have to have a towel on the desktop because you know your elbows get so sweaty, and on the desk it would stick. So you got to put a towel on there, so I'm sticking to the desktop, man. Of course, the Springboks are going to smash the Italians, but Jan Ray will tell you something else. He will come up with a statistic to tell you that the Italians are like 8-point favorites through some crazy analysis. Hi, Vern. It is hot, my son. It is hot in here. I should have done this in your cellar. Don't forget this evening our new rugby update show, the daily weekly update show of everything rugby will come out tonight. We'll update you on everything that happened last weekend, and we'll update you on everything that's going to happen this weekend. And then tomorrow our Springbok show comes out as well. So lots to go on the channel.
A couple of set pieces, line out lost early doors, a couple of scrum penalties against them. It's just allowing the Reds to exit cheaply, and it's something that was a strength of the Lions in the first couple of matches. But you'll be a little bit concerned for the
So the Lions coach will be a little bit upset on the way the game has gone the first 17-18 minutes here. Not what he expected. But no, look, things can only get better, my friends. Only get better. Oof, just look at that. I am dripping here, my friends. I am dripping. The sauna is nothing compared to this. What don't we do for our subscribers, hey? On the hottest day of the year, we do a watch along instead of lying in a cold pool. Lions get the ball back here. That is Stewart, well done. I saw the interview with him. Seems to be a really nice man. Penalty here to the Lions. Offside. Was that offside from Allen? I must say, nice crowd out there in Brisbane at the Sunscorp Stadium. So it'll be another line-up for the Lions on the 5-meter line of the Queensland Reds. Oh, let me see what Vern... Oh, Vern's live here. Yeah, you want live in the show, Vern? You freezing your ass in the car. I hope you freeze your balls off. It's cold in the car. Yeah, wait, I'm going to put you live. 1 second, I'll put you loud. Yes, now you can talk. People can hear you, Vern.
It's like literally I'm freezing my balls off in the car. It's so cold. I'm on my way home to fetch my wife so we can go to...
So I've got to stop here. Try for the Lions.
Oh, crap, man.
Try here for the Lions from, who was that? Freeman, huh? Django's brother.
Django Freeman, that's crap, man. Listen here, I think you're sweating like a pig, so enjoy. And we'll hook up tonight, huh?
All right, ta-ta.
Okay, take care, ta-ta.
That was Vern, the other half of this show normally, but he's in the car with the aircon on. Lucky bugger. Good try here from the Lions. Well played. Freeman with the... he wasn't going to be stopped there on the wing. Well done. So the Lions bounce back 7-5. Now the first people on the show will come on and say it's all over again. It's finished. The Reds are dead. We know that.
Really good rugby, good connections. And Russell makes it.
Vern sounds like he's in the war zone. No, Vern's in the car, driving back from work. He's going to go pick up his daughter, I think. It's 7-7 now. Yeah. Mo, how are you doing, man? Carlos, Fernando.
Getting to Freeman then with his work off his wing just to be that extra number. He just holds up the defence.
Why do you think the Lions did?
You have to respect him because he's so big. And it just gives the Lions that little bit more space and freedom.
All the games on Flow Rugby on the weekend. Don't worry. And if you want to watch the under 21s or the under 20 World Cup, that is on Rugby Pass. It's for free. So just go into Rugby Pass. You can watch that. It will be live on our channel, the watch along. So watch that. So here we go. 21 minutes in the book. Nicely balanced at 7-7. The heat has not gone away. 19 minutes to go to halftime. Then I'm going to leave you guys for a second and jump into the shower. Just get cold shower. It's going to be good. Because it's hot, man. It's hot. Everybody...
You're on a bus, you're on a plane, you're
No, it's not on Flow Rugby for the British and Irish Lions tour. No, that's on Now TV on Sky. I think it's on Stan TV in Australia. So check that out, guys. The first match was on Free TV. There you go. So Reds back on the attack here. I gotta say the Reds are playing very well. Hunter Paisami, one of my favorite players. I call him Pastrami because there's nothing like a good pastrami sandwich. Canahan moving forward. There you go. Salalai Locker. I gotta give it to the Reds. They are, taking it to the Lions. I gotta dry myself off again, guys. Sorry about this. Oh, it is so hot in the studio. And it's so hot outside, and you can't open a window because the air that comes out the windows is like 3 times hotter than it is in here. Definitely, when I move in the new studio, I definitely need aircon. I can tell you that. Anybody own an aircon company that wants to sponsor me on air? So, Lions back on the attack here. Yeah, Van der Merwe, like you'd say in South Africa, almost fucked that one up, but he did well there. So, Lions on their own 22, trying to come out of their own half here. But lot better here from the Reds as well. Good defense. Whew. I think a lot of people thought this would be a lot, how do you say? A lot easier for the Lions. Big up and under from Gibson Park. Well caught there by Ryan. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I need like a little fan here is what I need. So that's a penalty to the Reds. Oh, isn't that good? I'm only, there's nothing else going on that you can't see. It's just me fanning, don't worry. I think I'm going to have to ask my wife for the ventilator for the second half. Here we go. So Reds to kick the penalty here. Good positional kick. So they're going to be within the 22 of the Lions once again. The Queensland Reds have played really, really well. I thought Van der Merwe screwed this one up big time. He well played by Van der Merwe. Not my favourite rugby player. Everybody knows that. I call him the traitor. But I mean, he did the right thing to go play for Scotland, because he would have never played for the Springboks. Never. So here we go. Throw in from Fazler for the Reds. Well taken. Bryant gets it up. Nice movement here. Thomas gets the ball out quickly. Straight back to Bradley Beal. To Beal. Thomas back. Oh, Salah Kailoto. He's a big man. A lot of meat to be taken care of there. Oh, what a try by the Reds. What a try by the Reds. One little grubber there from Thomas, and what a try by the Reds. Ooh, that was beautiful rugby. That was beautiful rugby there by the Reds. So let's give them those 5 points. Beautiful, beautiful. Josh Fluke with a try, but it was all done by Thomas with a beautiful little grubber through the middle. I thought it was going to bounce perfectly for him. Van der Merwe had no chance. Well done to the Queensland Reds. Reds are doing well. The Reds have already done better than the Western Force, because the Western Force only managed 7 points last week. Listen, the Reds coach is the next Australian coach. Don't forget that, guys. I mean, this guy is definitely, he wants. Oh, let me just put that up like that again. There you go. He definitely wants to, impress. He will be coaching the combined Australia New Zealand squad as well. So let's see if they can make the kick. Add another 2 points to the scoreboard. So we'll see what happens here. Whew. So they didn't make the kick. So here we go. Knock on by the Lions. So it will be advantage here to the Queensland Reds. Well, the Reds are playing well. You cannot say anything at the moment. And now listen, if you Northern Hemisphere boys don't understand this, but if you've noticed, when it's an Australian or New Zealand ref or stuff like that, there's not like 50 minutes of fucking TMO. This game has had no stoppages, no time stoppages. This is the way rugby was supposed to be played. Yeah, I got to say, go Reds as well. 100%. Definitely go Reds. Remember, guys, whoever's in there, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and hit the vote, man. Hit the vote button. So, line out here to the Lions. Kelleher puts it in, taken by Itoji, Gibson Park, Freeman, Bandeake, Finn, to do it Van der Merwe on the wing. Almost gets there, about 2 meters out. They just stop him before the line. Then again, back to Kelleher, about a meter out. Now the Lions, and Gibson Park gets it out again. The Lions looking for business. Porter driving well, still 2 meters out. Finn Russell to Freeman. TMO coming up. Yes, didn't I just say they never stop the time? I can jinx myself. So we'll see if it's a try or not. The ref didn't want to give the try straight away. I thought it was a try, but did he? Let's have a look. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That's short. It does look short. It looks short. Definitely looks short. Yeah, that's short. Well done by the ref. Everybody on the channel knows Vic loves the refs. Yes, that is one true. The NFL has a lot of stoppages. The rugby is more fluent. So that will not be a try. But it was a high tackle. I can agree with that one as well.
The same fact that they created an extra number, they peaked an extra number by using their first receiver.
So it's going to be a penalty here to the Lions. I take the 3 points right now if I'm the Lions. What are the Lions doing? Okay, time back on. So no, they're not going to take the penalty. They're going to drive, tap and drive. But I don't think he tapped the ball, ref. Try to the Lions. That was Porter with the try. So Andrew Porter gets his first try. Like I said, he did miss out on the tour last time. So let's see. This is good, man. This is a nice tight game. It's 12-12. The kick should be a formality for Finn Russell's. So me being the total optimist, I will give the Lions those 2 points already. Can't see them missing this kick. So close to halftime, 10 minutes to go to halftime, and it's a close game, 12-14. First lead of the game for the Lions. Well played. Well done. Unlucky there, Salah Kailota. Almost had him. Oh shit, yeah, it's still a try, don't worry. Ooh, kick off again. Ooh. Oh, I need that. I'm going to use the iPad here too. But that doesn't give enough. This is better. Oh. Fresh air. It's hot, man. It's hot, you guys. So, Reds back on the attack. Now it all depends on if they can get another, if they can score again, you know. So, Thomas, good ball. Thomas is playing well at the scrum half position for the Reds. I like him. Oh, nice. It's going to be advantage here to the Reds. Oh, beautiful Basala Kailota. Well played here. The Reds are really taking it to them. Mandy, thanks a lot for the super sticker. Thank you so much, my dear. These hearts that I send out are for you now. There you go. Yes, you guys, you can do super chats and super stickers and become members. Remember, it's always just to help the channel out. So, the Reds definitely playing a good game of rugby here. Lachlan Phillips not that good there. But still ball here for the Reds. 14th phase of this attack. 14 phases. That's very good. Nice movement there from Bryant. Back to Thomas. He's going to give a nice up and under. It's going to put a lot of pressure on. Oh, Finn. No, was that not Finn Russell? Calls for the mark. That was Kean calling for the mark. But Lions on a little bit of pressure. I like that. I like it a lot. Here we go. So kick here from the Lions. Well taken by the Reds. And again, the Reds on the attack. So, Van der Merwe once again. Kean, Porter, the Lions are doing well here. Well played by Duan van der Merwe. Lions are on the attack here. They are starting to... that's a knock on by the Lions. Yeah, intercepted, but that won't count. It's going to be a knock on from the Lions, so it'll be a Reds ball, so they can kick for relief here. Whew, I am definitely cooking here, my friends. I am cooking. But it's been a good game of rugby. We scrum here for the Reds. Oh, I gotta get the pad back on. Oh, surrender with the super chat. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks. It's mustard. Yeah, everything's mustard. That's Vern's favorite word. It's mustard. He uses the word mustard a lot. I use the word kak a lot. So let's see what happens here. Lions back on the attack now. Close here, close here. Try for the Lions. Duan van der Merwe. The man just can't stop scoring. I mean, he scores a lot of tries, Duan van der Merwe. Don't like the man. Oh, I don't like the man. I don't know the man. Just a little bit of banter that I have with him. He being from the Drakensberg Highlands, a Scotsman with the name of Duan van der Merwe. I mean, if you've ever heard the man speak, there's no mistaking that he's not Scottish. His brother plays for the Springboks, or plays for in South Africa. He plays for the Scots. Yeah, that doesn't happen often, huh? I think it happens a lot with the guys from Fiji and Samoa. One brother plays for Fiji, the other one might play for the All Blacks, the third might go to France and play. So Finn Russell could make it 21-12. And he makes it 21-12. So the Lions have now taken control of this game, which was to be expected. But you got to give it to the Queensland Reds. They have put up a fight here. Well played by Gibson Park. He got that whole attack with his fast play. He got it down quickly. And we had 59 votes. Let me just have a look quickly. 56% think you can make a closer game. It is already a closer game. Definitely a closer game. So the Reds get us underway again. A little bit less than 3 minutes to go. Is that a try or is that not a try? So we're going to TMO this one. So let me stop the clock there quickly. Just do that quickly. It is... There you go. I think that's a try, son. That's a. They're gonna have to give this a try, I think, because it hits the post at the back. No try. Very close. Whew. I'm looking forward to the next 3 minutes because I'm going for a shower at half time. So we're just waiting for the. So clock is back on. Still 21-12 for the Lions. Scrum on halfway. Scrum for the Lions. Gibson Park to put the ball in here. Two minutes to go, and the Lions within the 10-meter line of the Reds, so they got a nice opportunity to maybe put some more points on the board here. Good drive there, Toji, well tackled by the Reds. Gibson Park taking the ball out quickly to Finn Russell. Stewart back to Finn Russell. Gibson Park, Porter, Russell, Stewart, Toji helping him out there, pushing, well done. So, doing well here, the Lions. McLaughlin Phillips, well done there. So, Reds defending well here. Nice kick over by Hunter Pazami. Doesn't find touch. Duan van der Merwe on the run. This is where he's dangerous, where he can run it. Knock on by Jones. Ooh. Oh, guys. Oh, just got it so on. It's running down me now, man. So I'm just going to get something ready for the second half. Import something quickly. That's coming for afterwards. So Reds here with the line out, 15 seconds to go till half time. I think the Reds will be more than happy to kick this one out. Penalty to the Reds. So what are they doing here? Coach Farrell doesn't look as happy as I thought he would be. So it is halftime, guys. It is halftime. It is 21-12 to the Lions. Fantastic. Put that softer, and I will be off quickly just for a short break. I'm going to go for a quick shower, like a 2-minute shower. I'll be back. So what I'm going to do is put this out there. There you go. I don't know if I can do it differently. 1 second. Be back soon. Yeah. Put one there. There you go. Wow, I'm just going to Just going to do it twice. It makes it easier for me. There you go. Oh, it has been so hot in here today. Image. There you go. So we'll put 2 of them up like that. That makes more sense. Huh? There you go. There you go, like that. Be back soon, big back soon. Perfect. Maybe like that. Well, I'll try. I'm trying something out here, guys, so bear with me. There you go. Be back soon, huh? Thanks. So I'm back. Oh, and what a shower. That was a beautiful shower. The greatest shower ever. I'm making showers great again. Oh, fresh t-shirt, shower. That's worth gold. I'm telling you, it is worth gold. A good shower is something people should never underestimate. Never underestimate. Just want to go into the chat quickly again. There we go. Oh, that feels good. And the ventilator's running in the background now. So I'm feeling a lot. How do you say? Feeling a lot better now. So check it out. There we go. Whew. Hot English mustard. Yeah, guys. Yippity-doo-dah. So just putting out all the chats quickly. There we go. Oh. Huh? Okay. Listen, I'll switch the fan off afterwards. It is very hot. It is very hot. But let me get back to the game. Where is the game? I had the game on before. There you go. So it is still half time. Yeah. Teams look like they're coming out for the second half. 21-12 to the Reds. So definitely to the Lions. But the Reds have put out a good account of themselves. I thought they played very well in this game. See, I'd rather bake outside in the sun than bake in the studio, but it is what it is, eh? So, whew. You guys, you tell me how you... I mean, I know all the guys in Europe have definitely got the warm weather on their minds now. I mean, I was watching the tennis yesterday. That was crazy hot there. But I just feel so relaxed now. So I'm going to check out something and then I'll be straight back with you guys. Once again, thanks for all the super chats there, Surrender and Mandy. That was fantastic. Always remember to like and subscribe, you guys. So, let's talk about what is coming up on the weekend here. All right, so of course, the Lions still play the Waratahs on the weekend. That game, I don't know if we can do that one because New Zealand, France play at the same time. We'll see. Maybe we split it. Vern does one, I do one. Means I'm back in the hot seat here. But on Friday night, our next live rugby is on... Let me take a scoreboard away there quickly. Our next live rugby is on Friday night at 6 o'clock. It's England under-20s against South African under-20s. Should be an interesting game after both teams won their first matches convincingly. England beating Scotland and South Africa thrashing the Wallabies. Then on Saturday morning, we start off with New Zealand against France. A little bit disappointed at the French for the team that they've brought out to New Zealand, but look, there's a lot of young players in them. Maybe it's their opportunity, but I think it's a betrayal to the New Zealand fans for bringing out such a weakened French squad. Then later on in the afternoon, obviously our big one, the South Africa versus Italy, with a pre-game show, an after-game show, player ratings, and the match itself. And then in the evening, the little matter of Argentina against England. The old foes battle against each other. You know, there's no love lost between these two teams. I can see Argentina the big favourites here because it is a weakened England squad because of the players that have gone with the Lions. So that's coming up on the weekend, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Just to let you quickly know what the teams were for today. Here we go. This was the Lions squad, and I'll put out the Red squad there in a second. On the other side, the Red squad, those are the two starting lineups. Check it out for yourself. I'll leave it on the screen for a second while I fill up my drink here so that I'm nice and hydrated for the second half. There you go. There you go. Put the scoreboard back up. And I can reset the clock, would be a nice thing to do. So let's go there. Stop the clock. Reset. There you go. So we're ready for the second half. That shower did me... Actually, it was supposed to do me good. But I kind of got a funny head right now. People say that's all the time, but not true. Thanks for everybody watching. It's been fantastic. So a little bit more like that. There you go. So let's put the sound up.
I think when we make those line breaks.
So players on the field for the second half. A good 40 minutes of rugby to go in the second half.
So see the pitch in front of them, what's happening, and then be able to just make the pass nice and easy. So there's a little bit of seeing the pitch, a little bit of just nice and easy.
Finn Russell playing well again. I think he's got that number 10 spot for the Lions nailed. I think Gibson Park's got the number 9 spot nailed. I can see Van der Merwe at 11 nailed. Atoji obviously at 4. I think Porter at 1. I think if you in the first test against the Wallabies, I think you'll see a very much dominated by Irish players with a few English and Scottish sprinkled in there. So 9 points to diff here. Second half to start. Let's see what we can do in the second half. And always remember, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and let us know where you're from. So good kick there. Would help to hit the clock. So Reds with the ball. Let's see what happens here. It would be good if the Reds could score first here. It would make it very interesting. Good kick by Thomas. Yeah, this is definitely a sterner test for the Lions than it was against the Western Force. Of course, I mean, the Reds are a better team than the Western Force. We saw that in Super Rugby this year. Lions line out here. Kelleher to put it in. Stolen. Stolen by the Reds now. Ref says knock on by the Lions, so it's going to be Reds ball here.
All of a sudden, the Lions are thinking they can get a quick score, maybe 2 quick scores just after half time. The game gets taken away, the energy from the crowd gets taken away.
Yeah. The Lions hope they can get 2 quick scores, but if the other way around, if the Reds can get the first score here, it'll be game on at least for a while.
Messages that they'll be working on a half time.
Just want to thank all you guys out there. We have hit 64,000 subscriptions now, so thanks a lot for everybody that has subscribed. And I hope you all have your water and your drinks with you. Here we go. So here we go. Good ball out here by the Reds. Lachlan Phillips. Well done. Thomas. Salalai Lotto. Back to Thomas. A good tackle by Bande Aki. The man's a one-man wrecking crew. Over the top by Thomas. Gibson Park going nowhere there, trying to find a hole that there wasn't. Campbell with the ball. Oh, nice move here by Campbell for the Reds. Well stopped there by Aki. Thomas moving the ball well through the back line again. McLaughlin Phillips, Salalai Lotto. Knock on by the Reds. Gibson Park looking for the ball. That's going to be advantage here to the British and Irish Lions. Just a little bit lazy passing there by Uru. That was Uru with the number 6, huh?
I couldn't agree more, because you just take the Force game for argument's sake last week. But the Force had 60% possession, 60% territory in that opening 40-45 minutes of the game. You can see that much territory against the Wallabies, who, let's call it as they're still only the 8th best team in the world. But you're gonna be under serious problems on the territory possession.
So, scrum here for the Lions.
You're right in what you're saying, Raj, in terms of, yes, that's an error, yes, they forced an error, but like you said, Swahili and these boys, they aren't going to make as many errors as what the Reds have made here this evening.
No, but also on the flip side of that too, no matter how good you are in red, they still need to play with each other. And I think by the end of the Waratahs game, the Rugby's game, we'll have
So here we go. Gibson Park, good scrum. Out Finn Russell, Bandeake. Oh, Bandeake just keeps on going. Picks up good 10 meters here. Gibson Park. Itoji with the try. Well played. All done by Gibson Park. So, yeah, lads starting to get out of hand a little bit here. What I've seen here, I don't know if the Lions are going to have that easy ride as they think against the Wallabies. Well, let's put it this way, not as the players think, as the pundits and the fans think. Well played by Gibson Park. No. Whew. So let's see if they can make the conversion. Well played. Now it was a good, solid move by the Lions, and was all created by Gibson Park. So kick off here by the Reds. Gibson Park. The conversion was good. No, they don't want stiffer competition. You see, that's what people don't understand. You don't have these games. These are build-up games. So what you want is for the teams that you're playing always to get a little bit better. They miscalculated with Argentina, but the Western Force is the worst team. Then the Reds, then they'll go to the Waratahs, and they'll go to the Brumbies, and then eventually they'll build up to the Lions. That's what you want to do. You in preseason, in exhibition games like this, where you want to test your team, you don't want to lose. You want to get the morale high. You want to work on things. So you pick your opponents, hopefully that they are, on a build-up. I mean, if the Lions are playing the Springboks tomorrow, they'd lose by 30. Let's be honest. The Lions wouldn't beat the Springboks. Springboks would beat them by 30, 40 points. But they don't need to be ready yet. They got to be ready when they play the Wallabies, because that's what counts. These games don't even count. This is all about the coach, seeing which players he wants to use, and that's why the competition is not the top-notch competitions. Let's put the time up a little bit. So the Reds on the attack here. The Reds need to score here. Would make it interesting. Well played by the Reds here. Look, Good solid attack here. But you know, they got to do something here now, the Reds. If they want to make it a little bit interesting, they got to do something here. They don't have a lot coming off the bench, the Reds. Let's be honest. So we'll see. Well done by McLaughlin Phillips. Nice little run through the middle there. Thomas once again over the 10-meter line here. So well done, well delayed, yeah. Here we go, Red still, Pazami. Oh, we're still looking here. Lions defense is picking up nicely now. Solid. Campbell couldn't get through there. We're still playing well here, the Reds, but they're not getting anywhere. They're around that 10-meter line now for a while now. 16th phase already, and they're not going anywhere. It's like meter forwards, 2 meters back, a meter forward, 2 meters back. They need somebody to come up with an idea here. There you go. So advantage here to the Reds. So I guess they're going to kick for touch here. So they're going to kick here for touch. I know. Here we go. So it's Campbell with a kick.
I think also what the Reds probably made, well, how the Reds made it slightly easier for the Lions was they just played in between the 15-meter mark.
Oh. That how do you say? The shower at halftime is kind of starting to wear off quickly with the heat here. So Will Stewart is off. And Porter is off. So the changes are ringing in here for the Lions. So the Reds here on the 22 with the line out. What can they do? Itoji steals the line out. Bad line out, bad throw by the Reds. Luke Cowan-Dickey on. He's on for Porter. Ronan Keller's off. Ellis Gang is on. Andrew Porter off. Finley Beelham on. Stewart off. Gibson Park off. Finn Smith on. Advantage here to the Lions. Ooh.
Just coming onto the pitch in his own 22, shortened up the defensive line. We spoke about it before. A bit more of a system player, a bit more of a shape player. Takes his head up, 5-on-3, gets the ball through his hands. All of a sudden, the Lions move their way up to the halfway line with a penalty. Probably going to have a line on the 22. Really good play from Finn Smith, back in his decision, back in his confidence.
So what's going to happen here? What's the ref thinking about here? So Finn Smith on here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, hot, hot, hot. All right, some changes here for the Reds as well. Fazler's off. And Salalakai Lotto is off. Nice short line out here from the Lions. Well worked.
Over the line was in his scrums. Here's Vila. Mitchell to Jack Conan.
Lions definitely trying to put the pedal to the metal here now. Oh my lord. So, hands in the ruck is what the call is from the ref, so it is ball for the Lions. So what are they going to go for? They're going for the 3 points here, going for the try here, going for a scrum here.
Just about this decision to go for the scrum instead of the kick for throws. I think test match, fair to say that's a 3-pointer.
Yeah, I agree with the commentator. If this was a test against the Wallabies, they'd have taken the 3 points. But now maybe you're working on things. That just shows you the type of game that it is. Let me just check the chat quickly again. Oof. So 25 minutes to go in this one. 28-12 for the Lions. Scrum here for the Lions. About 10-15 meters out from the try line of the Queensland Reds. Lions have taken over the game now, definitely. But if you're the Lions, I still think if you look at how the game has gone, you're going to be a little bit worried because I don't think that the Wallabies will make these kind of mistakes that the Reds are making. And last week, in the first 40 minutes, the Western Force had more possession. That's not a good sign. But yeah, let's see. Good tackle there. I thought Bandiaki was through. Try now. Well done. Good try there from Morgan. Jack Morgan. Yeah, now it looks like a good decision not to take the kick. 1 second, I'll be back in a second. Just a second. Oh. Just gonna put the ventilator on for a second. I'll switch it off. Just need a little bit of fresh air. Whew. Oh. So, Finn Smith with a kick. Can he make the 2 points? Should be easy for him. 100%. So we are 35-12 for the Lions. Starting to take the shape on that most people thought it would. I'm looking forward to see what they do against the Waratahs and the Red and the Brumbies. I think the Brumbies will be the toughest test of the lot. So, there you go. So a kick-off here for the Reds. Can they still come back and score a try or two, or is this game? I mean, this game is most probably beyond them now. But can they put some decency into the scoreboard? Find a Merva with a bad pass there. So ball for the Reds. Good game by Itoji so far. Campbell, I would have kicked it if I was Campbell there. Exactly. Now you had to hold on to the ball too long instead of just kicking it. So, good position once again for the Lions, not releasing by the Reds. So, So Finn Smith will kick for touch here, try to get it close to the 5 metre line.
pulling them one way, then the other.
The game is here for the Lions now. We've spoken about
Yeah, definitely. The game has opened up majorly. It's all Lions at the moment. Bad decision making from the Queensland Reds at the moment.
real chance to sort of get a bit of a statement win.
Suffering, just a little bit, my friend, just a little bit.
And it racks and tries up, rack the scoreboard up a little bit.
Leave it on, we can hear you okay. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. So I'll plug it back in. If you can hear me okay, that's fine. It's not too loud then. Okay, fantastic. I'm just gonna actually just move it a little bit further down. Oh, that's good. That is really good. A lot better. Lions still on the attack here. Look, Queensland's Red did score 2 tries, but they had opportunities. Freeman has also played a good game. I mean, I can't criticize any Lions player at the moment. They've all actually played a very solid game. I think one of the main guys of the game was Bandaki again with good movement. Morgan. Here we go. Looks like the Lions are going to score again. Very close to the try line. About 2 meters out, yeah. Look, definitely. Lions looking here to. Good defense, but still 2 meters out. And Freeman with a try. That's his second try of the game. What people have to understand about these games, though, it's expected that the Lions win. It's build-up games to the Wallabies. I mean, look, the Reds only have 5 people on the bench. I mean, let's be honest. They have 5 reserve players. That's it. The rest of their top players are all with the Australian national team. I think Paisami is like one of the only ones that it should still go to the Wallabies team. This is not a test or anything like. It's not a test match or anything. It is a practice game, a warm-up game. Whew. That's a lot better with that air coming in now. Conversion is good as well. So it is 42-20 to 12, 30-point lead. For the Reds, the question is, can you keep it under 54, which the Western Force could do last week? Well taken from Mario Itoji. Itoji. Well done, ball to the Reds. Holding on too long there from Itoji, so it's going to be a scrum to the Reds. 6 tries already for the Lions to the 2 of the Queensland Reds. Just got to be careful that the wind doesn't get to me. So a scrum coming up here. Just going to do something quickly again. That's a lot better. So what can the Reds do here? Can they still, put a little bit of respect on the board here? I think the Reds are a fantastic team, playing well here, considering what they're up against and what resources they have at the moment, not with a full team. Here they go. Oh, one of the Lions looks like he's. Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's hope he's not injured. The ref has stopped the clock here. Ah, that he hurt himself. That's nothing to do with the Lions player. Whoa! Conan. Is that a? That doesn't look good. Is he the next Lions to fall out? So, what's the ref going to decide here? Who's getting the ball here? What's the decision? I just think the Lions have played a solid game, and I don't think the Reds played that bad. I mean, yes, the scoreline says plus 30, but you've got to put everything into context. You've got the best players from Ireland, England, Scotland, and Wales playing against a club team that is decimated because of players that are already with the Wallabies. They do not have the amount of players they can change. They only have 5 bench players. It is going to be a Lions throw. Next change here for the Reds. So we'll see. Throw in here for the Lions. Oh, a long throw in. Oh, well taken, well taken. Van der Arki breaks through. Van der Arki's been having a fantastic game. Duan van der Merwe still on the field, yeah. Well done by the Reds, holding on too long here from the Lions. What do the Reds do? Take the 3 points, not releasing. What are you going to do? Not going for touch in the corner. Well done. It's going to be a scrum on the 5-meter line for the Reds. Just before they get this throw in, remember our next rugby is Italy against South Africa on Saturday. We have the under-20s on Friday. That'll be at 6 o'clock Central European time, so join us for that. More here from the Reds. Good defense from the Lions. So Reds on the 5-meter line, what can they come up with? This is where you want to score some points. Oh, that passed it straight to Itoji's stolen the ball a few times today. Finn Russell kicks it for relief. All the way to the halfway line, but he only finds a Reds player. And this is going to be a try for the Lions. He's not catching him. He's not catching him. Try for the Lions. Unlucky there. Oof, well done. Beautiful interception, off to the races. Another 5 points for the Lions. Well done to the Lions. Playing well. Playing very well, the Lions. And a long way, still 15 minutes to go. Oh, he just couldn't get the ball over the top. And Keenan had a long way to go, but did a good job. This is where the mistake is already. You got to kick earlier. It wasn't Keenan, sorry. It was Jones. Good try by Jones. Well done. So misses the kick. So 47-12. Yeah, this is just a question of the end scoreline now. The Lions definitely winning this one. There's no question about that. I don't think there was a question from the beginning about it. It's all about can the Reds put a little bit of pride into it? Do the Lions score as many as they did last week with 54? Nah, the Reds are not worse than the Force. The Force only scored 7 points and conceded 54. So get the stats right, my friend. The Reds have been better today, way better. I still think the Wallabies hammer the Lions when they play them. That's just my personal thing. I don't think the Wallabies will lose against the Lions. So Bande Ake is off now. He gets a well-deserved rest. But I hope you guys are all enjoying your day. And remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Penalty here to the Reds. About 12 minutes to go in this game. Man of the match for me could be Itoji. He's played very well. So Reds back on the attack here. Nice movement through the back line. What can they come up with? Can be a line out here between the 10 and the 22 meter line of the Lions. Throw in by the Lions. I got my. There you go. So throw in here for the Lions. Again, Itoji, well taken. Finn Smith, yeah, with a kick. Lions recuperate the ball. It's the Lions are definitely knock on by the Lions. The Reds still playing hard, man. They're still playing hard. I mean, this is what I like about rugby players. You never give up, you know. Fans will talk shit and online and all the game's over stuff, but players don't think like that. Players always. I saw that on the weekend, where the South Africans got hammered. They hammered the Wallabies, and the Wallabies kids, they just kept on coming, and they did score a few tries at the end. Okay, it was more than over, but that's what you expect from professional sports people. Just don't give up. So this is a good few phases here by the Reds. Ball goes out of bounds here on about the 10 meter line. So there'll be another throw in here for the Lions. Good defense from Morgan. Just check the voting again. Phew. $85 votes. Love it. Thanks a lot. So, line out. Again, Itoji. Everything's going through Itoji today. He has been stealing the balls. He's been doing everything. Scoring tries. And the Lions win the ball back again. So, 8 minutes to go, 8.5 minutes to go. What did Manuel say? That goes out of bounds. It'll come all the way back. Not a good kick from Finn Smith. Yeah, he just a little bit overcooked that kick, just a little bit. And the ball took a favourable bounce for the Reds. So, exactly 8 minutes to go, and doesn't look so warm there in Queensland, in Brisbane. Not as hot as it is here, I can tell you that. A lot of Lions fans in there. Even a few Springbok fans in there with Springbok jerseys. Traitors. Okay, ref has stopped the clock because Mario Itoji is not looking good at the moment. So there you go. So we've got exactly 7 minutes and 52 seconds to go. 47-12. Well played here by the Lions. I mean, look, if you start looking at man of the match, you got to start looking at Itoji. I thought Finn Russell was good. Kelleher, very good today. Gibson Park, outstanding. We'll see. Doesn't look, just showing pictures of Conan on the bench, arm in a sling and then with ice on. It doesn't look good, so let's hope that's not a major injury. They've had one already that they have flying a replacement. That was Thomas Williams. He's out for the tour, and Ben White came in to replace him. Advantage here to the Reds. Collapsing the scrum. 7 minutes to go. Come on, Reds, just do something now. They're still going for the tries, and they're not even making touch here. Doing van der Merwe with the ball. More Itoji driving forward, not getting anywhere. I actually think the Reds have given a good accord of themselves today, because you've got to put everything into perspective. Kicking back and forth at the moment, just seeing who can get the better field possession. Freeman with the kick this time, not finding touch or not wanting to find touch. He kicks it straight out of bounds. He's not had the greatest game today. Pazami did a real good job there, but I think it was Fluke. Good play here by Pazami. Nice little pass off. It wasn't. It was Lakai Anderson. And kicks it straight out of touch. You can't have that, man. That cannot happen to you. So throw in here for the Lions. Well taken. Short. Over the top. So it's going to be a penalty to the Lions. Nice kick there. Good solid kick there. Good positioning here for the Lions. Can they score another try in the last 4.5 minutes? Similar. Oh, okay. knock on by the Lions. It's going to be a Reds ball. If you're the Reds, you just don't want to get them to score again. That's what you definitely want. And guys, don't forget, every morning at 7 o'clock, we do have a daily sports update show, 7 o'clock Central European time, every morning. The last 24 hours in sports from all over the world. Rugby, cricket, tennis, golf, NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, WNBA, football, Premier League, Club World Cup. It's all in there. So check it out every morning at 7 o'clock. And while we're waiting for this game to go on, always remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. So, 3.5 minutes to go, even less. Reds with the ball. So, penalty here to the Reds. So, what are they going to do here? Kick for touch. Good kick, so it's going to be a throw in here for the Reds on the 10-meter line of the British and Irish Lions. 2.5 minutes to go, so almost done. And they lose another line out, the Reds. Stolen again by the Lions. They just don't take the opportunities. Big up and under coming up. A lot of pressure on the Reds. Well taken from Lakai Anderson. But the Reds have got the ball again, and it's 2 minutes to go. What are they going to do? Who's my baseball team? Oof. I'd have to go the Red Sox. I'd have to go the Red Sox. I like the Boston Red Sox. Penalty to the Lions. Who's yours, Mo? Who's yours? I know a lot of people are Yankees fans. I like the Yankees too, but I'm a Red Sox fan. I like the Red Sox. I like the New England Patriots. I like the Boston Bruins. The only team I really don't like are the Celtics. I'm not a big Celtics fan. Who won this game in the tipping? I'm not quite sure because I didn't write them down because I was on my own today. But all of you won. Everybody's a winner today, man. Come on. Spread the love. Everybody's a winner. Everybody that bet on the Lions seems to have won this one. I bet on the Lions, but I didn't have it as margin as big as this. So Conan Dickey to put it in here. 50 seconds to go. Are the Lions going to score one more, or can the Reds keep them out? It's a good maul going here. Slowly but surely they're inching forward. So, good tackle again. So the Reds, the Reds stole the ball here. So doesn't look like the Lions are going to score again. So the game is over. I think the Lions will put the ball out here. I don't think they go over. You don't want to. What you don't want is any stupid injuries in the last second of the game. There we go. So what are they going to do? They'll kick for touch. Just. So the Lions will try to maul this one over. Yeah. Also been a good player today. I'm going to give my man of the match tomorrow to Mr. Itoshi, to the captain. So we are over the time. It's all about what the Lions do on their last possession here.
This is one of the things that I think
Here we go. Cowan Dickey puts the ball in. Again, Itoji takes it. And again, they start the maul.
Looks like on the short side.
How the Lions would love to leave here. We talked about the Reds for their fans, their heads held high with a score. But from a Lions point of view, to score here, to nail this second go at it. I don't want this move just to dribble away. It will still be a good win, full of excellent.
Yeah, oh, about a meter out now.
It's going to be a penalty. But it was called.
Held up, but penalties are still Lions ball here, so this Giants. So you're in New York, man, Mo. You're in New York, man. I see it.
Is it touch that they want? It may be third time lucky. No, they're going for the tap again. And it's Cowan Dickey. Of course, the backs would love a crack, but I don't think they're going to at the moment.
So still the pack trying to get over the line here.
It's that line.
Let's have a look.
A message about Lions' power here. Beeler in there, Mitchell. Now there might be space. Smith. A hand comes in. Knocked on. Now what's he delivering?
So what is he going to decide now? What is he going to decide now? So it's going to be a replay.
Yeah, so guys, I'll just explain it. So Maro, we don't need to go through an official review, so technically we've seen that. There's nothing more because there's overlap, isn't there? So we just said a penalty here because it's a deliberate knock on. Alright. Number 11, deliberate knock on. Deliberate knock on.
It was a deliberate knock on, and the Lions will get another chance.
You want scrum?
So the Lions taking the scrum. They're milking this for all it's worth, eh?
I agree. Should they just keep the gap? Maybe good pitches.
Managing his relationship.
No. The Patriots are my team. No. Yeah, but since then you've been shit. The Giants are in a terrible situation at the moment.
That level against Argentina, if I'm honest.
Not that the Patriots are not.
For example, every 50-50, all the stuff you associate with Mauro Itoje has been a bit more prevalent tonight. So really good shift from him. Maybe looking to finish on a high here. We talk about communication.
The New York Liberty. Yeah, okay.
Here's the respect there between the two. That's a relationship that's gone well.
So Lions 4 minutes over already, and the Lions are still going for it.
Always easier when you're 47-12 up as well, Martin.
Here's Mitchell to Smith. It's wide, and it's going to be in.
Another good try. Well done to them. Ringrose gets on the scoreboard.
And if this kick is successful,
Yeah, the Lions are so great they lost to the Argentinians. Remember that, Yonre?
then they scored as a team against the Force.
So I think when they play against a test match against the Wallabies or something like that, it'd be a totally different story.
They've got into the 50s once more.
That's Finn Smith in a nutshell there. Attacking the line, picking the right option. Really good from Gary Ringrose to be in the 5-metre channel. So often you see sort of wingers on in sort of
When you got to look at this game as basically, what would the Bulls do in South Africa against the Lions if no Springboks were playing for the Bulls? They get hammered.
I think that was his first play 20 minutes ago. We had a similar situation
So let's see what the clock does. Can he make the kick?
on a drift line, and that's what good players become really good players with the capacity of the same picture and pick a different options.
So he misses it. So it's 52-12. So actually the Reds did play better than the Force last week. Well done to the Lions. Good win for them. Second win out of 2 in Australia. Next up for them, the Waratahs. So we'll see about that. Listen, you guys, that was our show for this morning. I'm so happy to go take another shower. Don't forget to join me on, let me put that up there. Our next live rugby is going to be the under-20s England against South Africa on Friday evening at 6 o'clock Central European time. So join me for that. Looking forward to that. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy. If you're in Europe, try to stay cool somewhere. Go for a swim. And otherwise, everybody, just have a good day and see you soon. Ciao, ciao.